Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino. Apparently my cat's trying to get in here to say hello. And we have this beer from Lake Wilcox. This is Lake... Get out of here! This is Lake Wilcox Unfiltered Bandit APA. So a small batch brew of an unfiltered version of their American Pale Ale. We are 5% alcohol by volume. Just going to do a little quick Weiss roll here. And then we're going to grab the opener and go right at it. So, I actually do not mind the Bandit APA. I think it's a well-made beer. It's a very easy, approachable beer for almost anybody. So, all I'd really expect from this is maybe a little more flavor. Now, I Weiss rolled it, and it's still... Seriously, cat. Come here. Down on the floor. Seriously, it's still pretty much see-through. A little bit of haze to it, not all that much, but this is a 650 milliliter bottle. This is a glass for about a 473. So there is some left in the bottle. We'll see what happens when we add some more. But a nice brassy color, nice off-white head. Scent: orange, mango, like orange juice as well. You know, the both the citrusy orange scent as well as the sweet orange scent. And that's about all I'm getting off of there right now, to be honest. Let's throw some more in there. Just check how the color's looking. Still pretty much nonchalant there. It's looking pretty filtered right now. Now, I did have a sample, a very small sample of this at the brewery, and that sample was obviously unfiltered, so I'm going to assume that there's a lot of sludge in that little bit that's left. But let's try what's here. Cheers. The cat is purring underneath me. I'm worried. So, okay, there's a little more haze, but it's still pretty much crystal clear. I love the head on this, though. It has stuck around. Visually, I find this to be an appealing beer. Flavor-wise, a little bit of that metallic pininess at the back end, a little bit of a sweet citrus forefront, and a little malty sweetness. That's what I've picked up, which is basically your Bandit APA to begin with. There we go. It's getting thicker with each pour. And with each subsequent pour, there's a little bit more flavor coming out. Right now, it's kind of it's everything that I mentioned earlier, but with a little bit of grapefruit, both the pith and the flesh. There we go. That's what I expect when I see an unfiltered beer. There we go. I did do a Weiss roll before the camera turned on, and then a quick Weiss roll there. I would have thought that it would have agitated the yeast cake and everything else enough that I would have gotten more akin to this than the crystal clear pour when I first did it. But whatever it is what it is, right? Right. Yeah, citrus, both orange and grapefruit. A little bit of that metallic pininess on the back end. A little bit of a breadiness. And a little slight malty sweetness. All in all, this is a well-made beer. It's a well-done beer. It's not a beer that's going to blow anyone away, I don't think. It's not a beer that's going to turn anyone away, I don't think. It's a beer that you could just have and share with your buddies. And that's all you really want, right? That's all I really want. Out of 10 on this beer, oh, I don't know. I would give it a 7.75. I could easily buy the APA Unfiltered. However, ooh, excuse me. This bottle A little bit more expensive than buying the can of the Bandit APA on its own. So I think if I was at Lake Wilcox, I would buy the cans myself. But this is a nice beer. This is more for the guys like me. This is more for the true craft beer guy than their regular Bandit was. But the Bandit on its own is more for the drinking public. I mean, it's more for being able to session it. And I don't mean that as in you're like, Bud, you're gonna like. No, like I enjoy it too, but I see the Bandit being more for when I'm going to drink a bunch of beers while watching the game or playing something with my buddies or stuff like that, where this is something where I would sit down and have one of. And that's the difference. So thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to drink the rest of this while I watch. I'm on to season 6 of Big Bang Theory. Somebody really needs to tell me something to watch because, yeah, this is not good. Bye, guys.